Hey guys, it's late and I had some wine because past few days have been really bad. So, backstory: a few weeks ago, I purchased plants from this person on one of my Facebook plant sale kind of group, and now that I think about it, I had like a weird feeling when she was showing me all these pictures and just interacting with her. But the other sellers that I dealt with, the plants that I got from them were really great and the experience was fantastic. So I, of course, didn't listen to my instincts and I didn't do that. And so I bought some plants and they look fantastic on picture. And then what I got was a severely unhealthy, damaged plants. I asked in 2 concussion groups if I should do this or not, because I was having a hard time driving because I was tearing up so much and I couldn't really see the road. And today I discovered that they're just trying to harass me or just trying to get something out of me on my channel. One of them posted on my concussion vlog videos, which I deleted. I don't want anybody to see that. Said you shouldn't share this situation. You need a friend. And I was very worried and scared that anybody else could have seen that and could have triggered them. Our situation, the PCS is not a joke. And with me personally, it triggers anxiety and depression. And I don't know if there's anybody out there that does suffer with depression as well, and would have seen that in that span of time that they posted that and I was asleep, or I didn't see it, and I'm very scared and worried that it could have triggered someone. And so I reached out to the person yesterday, actually, before they posted that. And I said, just please don't bother me. Let's be professional and things like that. Just stop. I pleaded. I said please numerous times. And then today, I have a comment, on there of accusing me of fraud and slander and lies and things like that. And excuse me, I'm not going to post who this person or people are. I'm not going to put it down below in the description section at all. But I just wanted to share how I'm feeling. I was just private messaging one of the admins in one of the groups, and she's been really great and very kind, and I think what's going on is just, I guess, out of her realm, essentially. And she was telling me something that I find very important, that I don't think I do a lot. One of my best friends keep telling me the same thing, to put myself first most of the time. If I should really do that. And she said to do that, and I'm like, I really, because I was just like, I don't want anybody else to get hurt or be triggered or be scammed or feel the way I am, because apparently this person or people claim that they didn't really harass me on my channel. But it was just strange how after I made a PayPal claim, within 24 hours, I had some nasty comments on my channel. I deleted most of them that were really, really bad. But I also kind of didn't feel like I should delete all of them, especially if that makes any sense. Like, I've had other hateful things, and I just kind of felt like I guess they deserve to speak up. But a lot of them that I thought was really too far, I did delete them, and I thought I would just reach out to her and say, you know, can you just please stop? I don't want this to get worse. I deleted them. I admit that. I didn't do screenshots because I don't want to relive this. Anybody with PCS can probably relate. You don't want to have reminders or triggers of any sort that will drag you down, because it is a very, very difficult hole to climb out of. So that's what I did. And so when people are asking me, where's this supposed truth, like evidence and proof that these people are like harassing you and bullying you and threatening you, I didn't have them. I had some that I thought was okay to be still on my channel, and I think I saved one that was before I deleted it, because it just wouldn't stop. And some people were claiming it was them, that was their friends. I don't really know. It's the virtual world. I don't know if they have like different accounts from one person. You know, I have watched Catfish, and a person can make a ton of accounts. And so it was just like, no matter what I said, I was wrong. No matter what I did, I was wrong. And it was basically like, if I bought this particular plant, right, online, and then what I got was like less than half that. That was essentially what I got. And the seller just kept saying, you know, it's a fast grower, it's just gonna grow. But the point was that I didn't really buy a damaged plant or half a plant or less than half a plant. Excuse me. I bought the plant that she showed me. And what I got wasn't the right plant. This one was one of them. And she looks completely different from the picture she sent me. She's much smaller. And let me show you. She's much smaller, and people say that she's very healthy, but she's not. All of these issues were before I got her. And this right here, right there, that's a burn. When I got the picture from this particular plant, this was perfect. There was no blemish. There was no burning. There were no holes or no tears like that. And that's not due to shipping. I have ordered a ton of plants online, from private sellers to big box companies to Etsy stores, you know, you name it, I've done it. eBay, Amazon, anything. And this just wasn't really perfectly packaged, and they were all saying, why don't you show the video, why don't you show the video? First off, you're not my boss, I'm my own boss. And second, I have a schedule. And this is like, it's just damaged. It's just very damaged. And that wasn't really the picture she sent me. I'll try to show you guys the picture. But you know, with my PCS, I do have, my brain is literally like Swiss cheese. I think anybody with PCS can understand how my memory is just not there sometimes. And so I'll try to put it in. But so what I tried to do was just do it privately, and I just got attacked on my channel, and I felt attacked with all the nasty things. And so after that happened, I reached out to an admin that she sells plants in the group, and shared with her as much info, and then they both told her that I'm a liar, and I made stuff up. And they shared information about my PayPal information that I use, because I don't put my name on my PayPal or the PayPal that I use, and I use different information just in case, because you know how it is on Facebook. And so I do that, and I'm glad that I do, because I don't want them knocking on my real door and trying to research on, you know, all that info. And she's like, oh, this is her real name, and yada yada yada, and stuff like that. I don't know if she posted the mailing address I gave her on my PayPal, but I left there's this plant group that I was in that was like reviews on sellers. I didn't want to escalate it to there, because they're like a sister company. It's based on two sisters, but if it really just stopped and I didn't get the harassment on my channel, and I didn't get the bullying, the ganging up on my channel, and the review that I made, that was everything that I tried to avoid. But I just kind of felt like people deserve to know, you know, that I got scammed. This person sent me a very unhealthy plant, very damaged plants. She even said that she's never really shipped a plant that big. And when I did get the plant, when it is ready to be revealed, it looked like it was just shoved in the box, and it was broken, because it's really, really long. It's a viney plant. So what I think happened to save on shipping cost was that it was a very elongated but skinny box. I think what she did was try to like pop it in like that, but it wouldn't get in because it was kind of thick, and I think it snapped because of that, and it broke. And because when I did get it, when my video does get published or posted, it was already like darkening, so it was broken for a while. And she did like 2-3 day shipping, so she shipped it on Monday. I got it like a Wednesday or something, so it wasn't that long, you know. I felt really cold today, and scared and worried and concerned, especially for anybody else that would be affected by it. And one person on Facebook was like, I'm not harassing you, and I was like, she said something like, oh, check it out, it's over here. And I said, just please, I don't want to do this again, I just leave me alone. And then she said, I'm not harassing you. And I'm like, I don't think I used that word. Like, I don't think I accused you of harassing me. Just please leave me alone. And she said something else. I don't know what it was, and I don't know if I replied. I don't think I did. And then there were like 2 extra other people, and I just didn't reply to the third one. The second one, I think I just said, like, please just stop, like, leave me alone, you know, things like that. She said something else, and I don't know if I responded. If I did, I don't even know what I said. But I think it was more of like begging them to just stop and just stop. You know, it just felt like I was just being punched everywhere from all directions. And I think the third one I just kind of ignored. And then I was talking to this group admin, and she's like, you know, I think they just want to rise in a reaction on you. People are bored due to the whole situation of what's going on right now. And I broke down. I just said I'm not going to read anymore. I'm going to check your messages out in a couple of days, or maybe tomorrow or another day, because I'm just completely depleted and spent, and this is probably what they wanted, to just harass and bully someone with mental disability. So they're probably using it out of spite. And one of them actually told me, I didn't read all of her responses, but she said something like, my mother suffers from depression, things like that, you know. And it's like, I'm not talking about your mom at all. I made this very discreet with your sister, and she just pretty much blew me off and very unprofessionally shared private messages to people, and either the both of you or the both of you and strangers that I've never interacted ever in my life started harassing me on my channel. She posted like 2 pictures of, this is the plant she got, this was the plant she bought, things like that. And then I posted, well, this is the plant I got. You know, and it's awful. The plant I got is like 1 foot in the grave, and she's finally starting to pick up. But again, I didn't purchase a plant that's gonna pick up. I purchased a plant that's healthy. The picture she sent me was like this beautiful, huge plant. And the plant that I got, including this one right here, the plant that I got is severely damaged. And for about a little over 2 weeks, she just kept like getting worse. More than half of the plant was broken. And then they were hung up on, oh, you cut everything up. I had to cut everything up to try to save it because it was already broken. And the parts that I cut up was already detached with 0 roots. So I had to cut it up to try and propagate a clipping, which if you're new to propagating or plant world, what that means is that this is a plant clipping. It's a plant with 0 roots. And so that's what happened. And I think it was the other day that another leaf just died. It's just a very unhealthy plant. A lot of it I did take pictures because I thought, you know, she just kept saying it's just gonna get better. It's just gonna get better. Just give it time. Just give it time. And then at some point I was just really disappointed and upset because I lost another part of it. And I told her about it, and I'm like, are you gonna give me like a refund? Because it's just not working out. You know, it's been over 2 weeks and this plant is just not working out. And she said, no, all sales are final, yada, yada, yada. No refund, no nothing. So I went to PayPal, and I disputed my purchase. I didn't want to like make it worse. You know what I mean? In the beginning, I didn't want it to, that's why I didn't really report it right away. I didn't escalate it. I really believed her in saying, it's just gonna get better, just do that. And I just kind of like brushed it off to the side, you know, because it's like a small company, and I support small companies, especially like plant companies. I support all of that, but you can't like mistreat your customers. And then now they both tell some like people that I'm lying. Like, sometimes really the bad people really do like win, you know what I mean? And it just, I said I'm not gonna post anything. I just wanted to share what's going on today and yesterday. It just, my head has just been very full and foggy and blocked up, and I've been very upset and irritated and unhappy, and I've been very, very scared that it's going to push me to depression again, like what happened the last time. But that was like due to the weather and a lot of other things. But I'm really, really hesitant on getting anything. I've never had this kind of experience from like purchasing from a small company or like a private seller, like a one-person situation. Like, I've never been mistreated this way, and I don't think you should. I used to have an eBay shop and an Etsy shop, and I used to sell like handmade products there, and it got too overwhelming for me. I got my accident and a few years ago, and it just became overwhelming with the amount of orders I had, and I couldn't catch up. I have never ever mistreated a client or a customer. I have never done that. There have been a lot of technical issues, and I got ripped apart. Like, oh my god, the messages I would get, and I have never ever like mistreated or tried to bully someone or threaten them or harass them or share that information with other people because it's unprofessional. But I guess there are just really bad people out there. Bad, classless, unprofessional people that just don't know how to talk to people and don't know how to talk to customers unless it's like perfect and rainbows, you know? Things like this happen. I'm just really raw and sad, and I've been crying so much, like my nose is stuffed up. I just been like, nothing's coming out, which sucks, because then if it did, I wouldn't be talking like this. But it's just so stuffy. Like, I have cotton balls inside my nose. It just feels like that. It's not, obviously. If anybody else feels like that, you know, they gone through what a similar thing that I've gone through, being harassed and bullied, and feel overwhelmed, and like, if you have a hard time thinking and moving past it, like, that's me right now. And I hope you share your story with me too, because it does help me. And I'm sharing all of this because if there's anyone else out there, they feel alone, which is a lot of PCS people. Really, that's our thing. That's our Achilles heel, is that we feel very, very isolated and alone. And I just want you to know that you're not alone. I am here. I'm still struggling. And oh, I almost forgot. One of the admins told me that this wasn't the first time that they did this. They used to have a different name, because this are two people, sisters, and they changed the name into like a store name. And she said they haven't really been nasty. That's my word. they haven't really acted up, I think is what she said, in a few months until now. And because I asked her, I go, okay, before I say that, she said that they've been doing this to other people for about a year or over a year. And so I asked her after, I go, I just want to know, like, if they've been doing this to other people, why are they still permitted to be a part of your group and sell to people, not to unsuspecting people that don't know the thing they're gonna have to endure if you're not 100% satisfied and you have a complaint and you want your money back. They never gave me an option to do anything, but it's pretty sad when people stop being people and they just become like a bad person, you know? So I just wanted to share that, and I'll put this in the groups so that you guys can see what I was asking about, because I did ask this. And I think most, if not all of you, said vlog it. And that was the reason why I am vlogging and what I am sharing. This isn't really easy for me to just, like, everybody knows, you know, how bad I feel and how challenging life is every day for me now. But I wanted everybody to know that if you feel like that, I feel like that every minute of every day. Like, I just want it to stop. My husband was like super worried with me today. He's like, just go. He wanted to leave the house. I can't leave the house because of what's going on. I have a 2-year-old, so I can't just leave the house anytime. It used to be just me and him. Almost every day we'd go out, we'd like look at stuff, go shopping or something, like food shopping and stuff like that, run some errands. He was like my buddy, you know. He was like with me every time, and now I can't take him out. So I'm stuck at home every day. So is he. And he's not really like, he's not really like, I think it's getting to him that he can't leave. And so my husband's just like, just go, you know, just go look at plants, buy some plants, run some errands, get your mind off everything, because he knows how bad it can get for me. And it doesn't really matter if you're bored or whatever the issues you have. Like, I don't really believe anybody needs to mistreat another person, no matter what. Like, if you're defending yourself, that's different. But to take the first punch because you felt like it, like they're just, I hope tomorrow is better, but I doubt it. I take it back. I hope tomorrow is better. I'm not gonna doubt it. I hope tomorrow is better. And I'm gonna try my best to just stick to that plan, you know. Just focus. It's a better day, it's a better day, it's a new day, it's a better day. There have been a lot of people that has been really, really nice and kind and sweet and thoughtful, and why is it that the people that affects us so much are the people that hurt us. Not really the people that are super, super nice and are really, really thoughtful and say the nicest things. What is it? Then it's the bad things that really, really won't go away. If I didn't endure PCS, I can tell you this would not have affected me this bad. But due to PCS, it's been really, really hard. Like, this would have just been, oh, okay, I would have just been delete, and I would have really cared. I would have just moved on. But, like, I wouldn't even cry about it. Like, I won't even be upset. I'll maybe be slightly bothered. And then I'll move on. But I would have been, like, this upset and this bothered. Regardless if it's, like, I don't know, about 10 people maybe that's, like, attacking me or harassing me. I think it's, like, 1 or 2 people, and they're just making all these profiles and accounts, really. My opinion. I don't really know. That's just my opinion. But I can't be 100% sure, you know? But they're, like, different accounts. They have different names on YouTube. They have different names on Facebook. And I don't know. Thank you for all the encouraging words, the beautiful words you guys have left in the comment section. All my social media accounts are in the description section. I hope you subscribe, hit the bell, and of course the like button. And if you want to talk, comment section is right down below. If you want to be private, my email is down below as well. So feel free to do that. Anything else? Just comment section is great. Thank you guys so much. And before I go, because I can barely breathe, sometimes I don't know what it is. Sometimes because I usually just check my YouTube updates, like comments on my phone. It's just easier for me because my phone is everywhere with me. And sometimes comments get delayed on my notifications, or even if I look into it, like, it would just not post. And sometimes even if I go on the computer, it's the same thing. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it's delayed. I think it's a system situation. It just, maybe there's a ton of people that are putting comments on YouTube itself, and it's taking a while to just get to me. But as soon as I do get them, I always respond, because if I don't, I'm worried I'm gonna forget to respond, and I always want to respond to everybody. So if I don't respond right away, it's not because I'm, like, blowing you off or anything. It's because I never got to see it. So I just want to clarify that. I don't want to make anybody feel like they're not heard, they're being ignored. You're really not. If it is something negative or bad, that's probably what is going to happen. But if it's neutral, if it's a conversation, it's positive or anything like that, I'm always there. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and please share it as much as you can, because I want what's going on with us to have more awareness in the world, and people to take notice that it's a serious thing. It's not a bump in the head. It's not like, oh, I'm sad today. It's not like that. It's way worse, and there's not enough data to help people like me and people like similar to me. So please share, and I hope we can get as much awareness as we can, and I'm gonna try as much as possible what's going on with me to, you know, continue my vlog, my PCS vlog, so that we can share and get more answers for all of us. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.